Welcome to the show and part two of our wrap of the Super Rugby clash that saw the Highlanders take out the double against the Hurricanes. A rare feat in this year's comp for a team to win both legs of a derby.
Knew it was going to be tight, and we probably made too many mistakes to lose to win the game, but we could have easily won it as well. So it was down to a kick or a 50-50 call, and they just didn't go away.
Did you start to rethink the game when you saw that Bowden was hurt?
Yeah, it did affect us a little bit. I thought Timmy was great though. And we'd prepared for it. I think the last couple of weeks, Timmy had covered 10, so we weren't totally unprepared. But it was always difficult, as I think any team finds it when you lose a pivotal player that's pretty much played every minute for us.
How did you see that non-try?
To be honest, technically it's probably the right call, but mate, you could look at every ruck in the game and that would happen. So, yeah, that's the way I see it.
TJ was keeping you in the game. He had a top match, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, and he created a couple of chances for us, and that's what we needed. We were close to creating them ourselves just with our teamwork, but it just wasn't quite happening, and they were defending really well. They're a good side, and they got the points in the end. I just thought we were both quite conservative, and but that's the way it was working for them. They obviously had a pretty simple plan, and it's worked for them all year, and they put teams under pressure, and they defend really well. So we just weren't good enough to break them down, and that's our plan. And we played, I don't know what the stats were, but felt like we were playing a lot of footy. We just weren't getting the results for it. Come Wednesday when we're back with the team. To be honest, that's a good thing. We'll turn around and get excited about a Chiefs team, we're still alive, and I know the team's we're gutted now, but we'll be pretty determined. Another shot at home against a really good New Zealand side. They're easy games to get up for. We'll be right by then. I felt like we were trying to play. We did make a lot of errors when we tried to play, so that never helps. I don't know. I have to have a lot, but it felt like we were playing everything the way we planned and the way we have in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I was going to say your line-out's given you a pretty good platform to attack from, and you didn't really get that tonight, did you?
Yeah, it's fair. Had a few problems, and again, obviously with Coles out, it probably threw us a little bit, but we're better than that, and all teams get their depths tested during the season, and that was the case for us.
Really just proud of the efforts from the boys. We knew they were coming for us, particularly in the forwards, and just proud of the forward pack for just working hard on defence, especially around the hard defence. So pretty proud moment.
Completely different from the first win, wasn't it, in terms of the style of the game?
Yeah, well, they've definitely changed the game in comparison from the first game, and they came in with a lot of confidence, and we knew they could throw the ball, and going with a 6-2 split, it's pretty obvious that they were going to come for us up front. So proud of the boys' effort and just containing them, so it's good. I felt like we were defending most of that game. Definitely I don't know what the stats are, but we managed to hold them off, apart from we slip up at the back of the scrum, but apart from that, pretty proud of the boys' efforts, and our defence is definitely improving. We said at the start of the week that we just need to front up and come with that attitude, and I think tonight the boys were very physical, and pretty happy. It's a tough competition. Obviously Crusaders got a bit of momentum as well, and I guess we'll just enjoy it tonight, but definitely next week's going to be even harder. It felt like we were always intact, and then when Quasi, Hayden Parker got the drop kick over, I think sort of just held off, and pretty happy with the boys' efforts. The difference between him and Lima, they're totally different players, but obviously he's a young first five, but he's played well for us, and he's a good player, so I wouldn't expect less from him. So he's a good director and really knows how to plug the corners, and he's got a good kick on him. So no, I'm not surprised, but I'm pretty proud of his performances. So it's good.
Those games where you lose by a couple are always the hardest ones to take, and we'll take tonight to let it sink in, and then back to the drawing board, and hopefully we learn from our mistakes tonight and move forward into a big game next weekend.
How confident were you about that second try that was ruled out?
No, I didn't know, in all honesty. I saw the replay and probably by the law, the ref's probably right, in my view. But again, it's one of those ones that there was a coin toss, probably like the first one actually. There was again like a coin toss, so can't really blame anyone for that.
Do you think you got the better of the battle, Darren?
I don't think it's a personal battle at all. I think we both just try to put our best foot forward for our team, and I think he did very well for his team, and I hope that I did well enough for my team tonight. But that they got the win in the end of the day. They obviously do their preparation well. They know where we attack, and they defended very well tonight. They're a very good team. They can they actually survive off the least amount of ball in the competition. They've got the least time in play, and they do win games that way. They pride themselves on their defence, and their goal kickers kick goals well, and they just suffocate teams that way. And again, they played very well tonight. I thought we played well as well, but they did enough at the end of the day. It's good putting yourself up against a challenge like that, a defensive outfit that can withstand what you have, and you're only going to get better by playing against the best defensive teams. We do pride ourselves on our attack, and they did very well defensively, but like I say, a challenge is only good for a team like us. We want to play against the best teams week in, week out, and if we can come up against teams like that on a weekly basis, it's only going to grow us as a team. Both teams played pretty well, and they just kicked more goals than us in the end of the day. I thought we had opportunities to win the game. We probably could have breached their line a little bit more. They defended well, and yeah, I couldn't pinpoint it down on anything. In all honesty, they threw a lot at us, we threw a lot at them, and at the end of the day, they got 2 points more than us, which, yeah, again, I don't think you can pinpoint anything. We train with and without Barrett. He's a very influential player for us, but would like to say that if he does go down, we got enough cavalry there to still play the game we like to play, and I thought Timmy stepped up and played very well. He controlled the game for us out there, made right calls, and got us in a position to win the game, I thought. They are very quick off the line, but we knew that was coming. We knew that they do pride themselves on line speed, and again, this game is, I think all sport actually, if you can play right on the limits of the law, that's where you're going to get the most benefits on, and if they were offside a little bit, good on them. They played to the limit, and that's what you got to do in those sorts of games. If the ref's not calling it and you continue to play it, it's obviously legal in that game. So they did well in that regard, I'd say. He's a tough man. He won't let too many of the boys know if he's sore. He'll try and continue and play throughout it. And when he come off, I knew that it must have been something, because he doesn't usually come off. But again, like I say, he will play through injury, but he'll do what's best for the team. And he obviously thought his injury was holding him back a little bit. That's why he told the boys that he needs to come off and someone else can come on like Timmy did and do the job for him. And we do have a play there for a drop goal, but it was never called tonight, and I don't think we needed it. We thought we were hot on attack for a period of the game, especially towards the end there, and we never talked about slotting back for a drop goal. When that try got disallowed, they put it down out into the field, and we never probably got in a position to set up for one. But yeah, he did well. He dropped back in the pocket well. It was pretty sloppy, and he struck it pretty nice. Sorry.